And good evening, everybody. I just want to double check that everything is working as it should be. But welcome to F1 Manager. Yes, it's been a while, but I thought if ever there was a time to get back on this game, then maybe today will be that day. Can you all hear me all okay? Is everything working as it should be? I've obviously had to reset up everything to work with F1 Manager, so we'll just make sure that it is all working as we'd hope. Sound is good. Fantastic then. So, I mean, we've got Salmon, we've got Toast, Crisp, Horrible Yorkshire Gamer. Everybody is in the stream. I've got to try and work out as well, because I'm going to have to use 2 mice and 2 keyboard a lot more. So yeah, welcome everyone. Ethan, you've got to appreciate, you know, content is content, my friend. You've got to appreciate it at the end of the day there. Justin, welcome on in. Marius, Little Bean, everyone, Stuart as well. Man City for life, Pure Racing, DLR, welcome. Oh, so, I mean, we might wait until we pass 7 PM, because that apparently is when the official announcement is meant to be dropping, allegedly. Whether it will or not is a different question. Have I still got my phone anywhere nearby? I thought I did, but apparently not. But yeah, this is easily just one of the weirdest days ever in the world of Formula 1 as well. Double Ethan's in the chat. We love having multiple Ethans. I don't know about Ethan. Yeah, no, unfortunately I got no chat overlay, because when we actually get into F1 Manager, you'll realise just there's nowhere it can really go. Ferrari, yeah, Ferrari stock up 12% is absolutely wild, isn't it? Lando Lover, welcome on in. Bono Rico, welcome. Yeah, this is easily. What do you think of Hamilton then? So, I mean, I'll be honest, chat. Should we move over quickly? We'll go like this for a second. Let's just get one-on-one, just briefly. Hi. What do we think? What do we think of this? I get it. This might be a controversial take. I understand why Lewis Hamilton has made this choice. Ferrari is the team that every driver wants to race for at some point in their career. Lewis is no exception to that. I think, you know, he knows it's something he's always wanted to do as well. And at the end of the day as well, you know, Lewis Hamilton has already defined his legacy. You know, he has done everything there is to achieve in this sport. You know, he's got the most wins, the most pole positions, the joint most championships. He's already defined his legacy in the sport. If, and it's a huge if, he wins another world championship, he will, I think it'd be hard to argue that he's not the GOAT anymore. So, you know, I think for Lewis, it's kind of, there's nothing really to lose by it. I mean, technically right now, we still don't know if it's actually happening or not. You know, we might get to 7 PM and nothing gets confirmed or anything like that. But I do understand why Lewis has made this choice. And it's going to be weird wearing Ferrari. I have got a couple of Ferrari hats. We might have to put one of those on, actually, before we forget. But I think we all know at the end of the day, you know, it is a massive opportunity for him, isn't it? Like, if you've got the opportunity to drive for Ferrari, you've got to take it. And, you know, apparently as well, John Elkann is a big, you know, a close friend with Lewis as well. You know, he's been instrumental. He's wanted Lewis there since, like, 2020. So I think that was actually originally Ferrari's plan when they got rid of Seb, was to try and bring Lewis in then. But he wanted to drive that W11, and who can blame him? Who do I think will replace Hamilton? Honestly, if I was guessing right this second, I'm going to go out on a limb and say Antonelli. 18-year-old Antonelli would be in a Mercedes, which is absolutely ridiculous. But it would be so cool to see. Yeah, we need to wait until we get official confirmation from Lewis, though. That's the big thing. So, let's jump in then. As you can see, I haven't played this game since the start of October. I've done like 4 races on this game ever. I don't know why, I just never really got back into F1 Manager on this game. A lot of people are saying Albon. I think he wants to stay at Williams. I don't think he'd want to be the number 2 to George. Since when did you have fancy stream transitions? I've had it for months, James. I just very rarely use them. But yeah, let's go click new career then. So I can't actually remember what I got to do on this game.
Of motorsport. With a global audience and drama to match, all the attention is now on race circuits.
Sighting a Ferrari, not for much longer.
For the start of the fastest show on earth. Last year's regulation changes saw closer.
I think if they've got George Russell in a good position, then why not lob Antonelli in? I think. Hey, VZ with a 5-stream streak. I appreciate it, my friend.
Team principles, F1 is primed and ready to light up the world stage. Team principals will already be talking tactics, boosting the confidence of their drivers and ensuring their pit crews make those.
I think the thing is with when you say about Albon to Williams and Antonelli, sorry, Albon to Merck and Antonelli to Williams, they don't have that strong relationship anymore. Williams have got their own money now. They don't need that. So I think they're not going to be too worried about trying to do that. Williams are kind of on their own revenge arc at the moment. So I think that's going to be what they're attempting to do. I'm not going with Red Bull. Let's have a look at Lewis for the last time in his Merc. That's George Russell. There's Lewis for the last time in a Mercedes suit. I tell you what, the weirdest thing about it has got to be the idea that we're still going to see Lewis in the Mercedes for a whole another year. Oh, I'm taking screenshots apparently. Let's go like that. I should have done all this setup beforehand, but hey, there we are. Right, do we want to do standard, or do we want to do hard, or do we want to do easy? We'll go standard. I'm not a first-time manager. I'm a returning manager. I'm an experienced manager. So we don't need to worry about that. I've set ads as low as I can on YouTube. I hope there aren't too many ads, because I really don't want them on the YouTube. The thing is, when you say about get Antonelli to do 1 year stint elsewhere, like if Mercs still aren't in the fight, 2025 is the perfect year just to lob him in the Merc when there isn't too much pressure. Sam on a 3-stream streak as well. Good to see. Good to see. Welcome on in, Ants Do Planes. Right. Let's head in then. So, obviously, the first thing we got to do is sign Lewis over. I cannot forget to do that, because that would be quite bad. So we're going to bring Lewis over to the team. Now, how much money are we going to have to pay him to get in? So the goal this season is finish 2nd or above, and the long-term goal is Constructors Champion. So, Carlos Sainz. How do I sack him? Contract. Scouting. No, right, we'll go... see, this is how long ago it's been since I played this game. Drivers... Can I force him down to development role or something? I really should have sorted this all out. Oh, no. Oh, dearie, dearie me. Have we got confirmation? Chat, there's 1 minute until we might see confirmation. Let's... I think... Let's stop for a second. Let's grab the old phone up. Let's count this down, because we could be mere seconds. We are 10 seconds away from potentially the biggest news we have ever seen in the world of Formula 1. Are we going to get an announcement right now? Mercedes and Hamilton will part ways at the end of the 2024 season. Lewis Hamilton has activated a release clause in his contract. Where's the Ferrari tweet? Have Ferrari put anything out? Is there anything from Ferrari? Let's have a look. Ferrari, Scuderia Ferrari. Nope! Of course Ferrari haven't put anything. Oh, dearie me, man. Dearie me. Ferrari just have done nothing. They're like, yeah, they don't want to announce him yet. In before Ferrari put someone else in. We'll give that a cheeky retweet. Mercedes. So, if I read out the full announcement very quickly for you all. In case you haven't seen it. Oh no, you can't get onto the Mercedes website. The site's crashed. Oh no. Oh, the website is falling apart. That is so bad. So bad. Leo, LJ, thank you both for the follows. I cannot believe that, man. Wild. Right, where is the announcement? Someone tweeted out the announcement. Like, the actual notice. Like, this is insane. Like, genuinely insane. Let's try and get this out quickly. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Come on, I originally saw it like 8 times. What's his name? I saw him tweet it. Right, here we go then. Here we go. So, Mercedes AMG Petronas F1 team and Lewis Hamilton to part ways. The Mercedes AMG F1 team and Lewis Hamilton will part ways at the end of the 2024 season. Lewis has activated a release clause option in the contract announced last August, and this season will therefore be his last driving for the Silver Arrows. This news brings an end to what is currently a 17-year-long relationship in Formula 1 with Mercedes-Benz and an 11-year-long partnership with the Works team. Toto Wolff, team principal and CEO, commented, in terms of team driver pairing, our relationship with Lewis has become the most successful the sport has ever seen. Now that's something we can look back on with pride. Lewis will always be an important part of the Mercedes Motorsport Group. However, we knew our partnership would come to a natural end at some point, and that day has now come. We accept Lewis's decision to see a fresh challenge, and our opportunities for the future are exciting to contemplate. But for now, we have 1 season to go. We are focused on going racing to deliver a strong 2024. Lewis Hamilton added, I've had an amazing 11 years with this team. I'm so proud of what we've achieved together. Mercedes has been a part of my life since I was 13 years old. It's a place where I've grown up, so making the decision to leave was one of the hardest I've ever had to make. But the time is right for me to take this step. I'm excited to be taking on a new challenge. I will forever be grateful for the incredible support of my Mercedes family, especially Toto for his friendship, his leadership, and I want to finish on a high together. I am 100% committed to delivering the best performance I can this season and making my last year with the Silver Arrows one to remember. 222 starts with Mercedes, 6 titles, 82 wins, 148 podiums, 78 poles, 127 front rows, 53 fastest laps, chat. That is just an insane read. On it, so obviously, most of you, I'm sure, are aware. I don't hide it at all. I am a huge Lewis Hamilton fan. Like, I have been since the day he got into Formula 1. It was the first year I started watching the sport. And honestly, the last couple of years have been really, really weird, especially after like 2021. Just the thought that he might call it quits. But knowing that he's going to be racing at Ferrari is a really, really odd feeling in my heart. I'm happy for him. I know it's what he wants to do, but it is still just going to feel so weird looking at that. You know, obviously I'm still going to back Lewis. You know, I'm a fan of him first and foremost. But yeah, it is just so wild. Can I scout Lewis Hamilton? Where is Lewis Hamilton? 90 rated, proposed contract. I mean, we need to sign him, don't we? So, oh no, I don't want to replace Charles Leclerc. We'll give him a sweet deal, 3 seasons, start date immediately. Salary is gonna be out of this world. The thing is, you say it's not a smart choice for Lewis. Ferrari means more. Like, Lewis Hamilton is the only driver in Formula 1 that is bigger than Formula 1. Ferrari is the only team in Formula 1 that is bigger than Formula 1. At the end of the day, you know, Ferrari has that pull. You know, they want him in the car. And, you know, and it's a huge if, Hamilton could win a world championship there, it would easily be the biggest moment of his career. And I think, you know, would confirm himself as the GOAT. I'm offering Lewis a lot of money because I don't want us to end up in a situation where he doesn't join. So we'll give him 200 grand a race. Oh yeah, I can't even afford 30. No, I can afford 30 mil. That's fine. We'll give him 200 grand if he gets a podium. So the podcast is Jamie and I are gonna be recording a podcast about this tomorrow morning. So that'll be going up as well. Rocket Lisa, welcome on in. Hope we're doing well, mate. But I mean, yeah, imagine if Ferrari nail those regs for 2026. Like, then there's an opportunity there. Come on, please accept. He's happy with that. He needs a bigger bonus. Right, okay. So let's offer him $500,000 to get a podium. Deary me. We'll offer him 501,000. Hey, Tom, man, hope you're doing well, mate. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Right, we'll go with that. Is Lewis going to accept this? I'm going out. Hey? He's still declining. Right, do I need to try and... What doesn't he like? What am I going to do? So he wants more seasons. We'll offer him a 5-year deal. If everything else is positive, we'll just keep offering whatever he wants. Yeah, I'm going to mess up this series royally if I don't get Lewis in. We're literally going to have to restart. Right, we'll offer him 2 million to join. And he's happy with that. 5-season deal. Oh, he doesn't want that long. Right, okay. Let's offer him 2 seasons then. Everything else he's happy with, I believe. Please, just sign him, man. He won't join. Oh, no. Why won't he join? So he's happy with... He doesn't like 2 seasons. He wants more signing on. How much have I got to offer him? We are going to have to reset this, I reckon. Like, we're genuinely not going to do this first time round. Alright, we'll offer him 3 million as a signing on bonus. That's a fair chunk of change. 40 mil plus usually works. I don't think I can offer him... Oh, no, I can. He's happy with that. We'll offer him 1 season. No, he's not interested. I'm going to have to reset. Oh, no. Right, home... We've genuinely fluffed this up before we've even done it. Oh, no. Right, new career. Confirm.
Formula One.
Yeah, we've heard all this now. We've done all this. Don't care about that anymore. Right, Ferrari. Continue. Oh, no. Why can't I just change... Why can't they just save all this? Right. Should I change my name in this series to please hire me? Please hire Lewis. There we go. We'll go experienced. I cannot believe I bottled that chat. Oh, man. Just save next time before this. Yeah, I probably should have done that, shouldn't I? Right. Drivers. Contract. Scouting. Overall rating. Lewis. So this time around, he's better than Alonso. Right. 1 season. Immediate. We're going to have to offer it. How do I just up it loads? Right. We're going to offer him $50 million, chat, to join. Yeah, I don't mind F1 Manager's graphics, to be fair. I don't think they're that bad. Right. We'll offer him 45 mil immediately on a 1-year deal. I cannot believe I fluffed this up. Right, we'll offer him... Right, we need to... I think we're going to have to just go, like... We're going to have to offer him, like, 10 million. Crisp, I'm doing it. Lewis is going to be... Yeah, have a higher net worth than most small countries by the end of this. He can just have every penny that Ferrari have. We saw their final quarter results for 2023. That's actually why their stock price went up loads. Yeah, I'm gonna get Lewis, but then I'm not gonna have the money for a good car. That's gonna be a problem. Right, we'll offer him $5 million. Ooh, close. Oh, I'm trying to get it to like land right on it. Right, race bonus. Just wham it up. Should do the trick. How do people know all this? Tame, thank you for the follow. Right, $1 million a race. I'll offer him 1.15, I don't know. And all he needs to do is get a podium. You reckon we can lower the salary, do you? Yeah, it's all been confirmed, Martin. It's all been confirmed. We'll offer him 37 mil. It's a nice number for some reason. Come on, Lewis, please accept. Yeah, we had to. He's accepted. Right, wonderful. He's in. We've done it. He's not happy with the 1-year deal, but we'll bring it back again. New driver hire. There we go. Lewis Hamilton. He's in the car. It's wonderful. It's glorious. I don't think there's a bad choice to make between Ferrari or Mercedes at this point in his career. Right. Okay. So, now what... Right, we've got a little bit of money still. Let's try and develop a car. What do I need to design, chat? What do we need? Car looks pretty good in low-speed corners. Now makes Sainz our third driver. Should we rehire Sainz on, like, peanuts, do we? Do we hire Max as a third driver, just so he's got nothing? do we try and hire Max? Spend the rest of our money trying to get him in? Oh, man. Oh, man. I heard a notification go through, but I don't know what it was. And I'm getting very worried. Let's have a look. What am I getting? So people are saying I need to go with the floor. I heard a notification come through, but I don't know for what it was. So I'm slightly concerned that I'm going to miss something at some point. If I go all chat. Live chat. Got it. Wonderful. Rear wing or... Some people are saying chassis. Other people are... Oh! Ferrari's put a statement out. Okay. Let's grab that up quickly. You can see the cars in pieces. Lewis, I would genuinely love to know what kind of money he's on. Right, where's Ferrari? What have Ferrari said, chat? What have Scuderia Ferrari said? Team statement. Scuderia Ferrari is pleased to announce that Lewis Hamilton will be joining the team in 2025 on a multi-year contract. Oh boy, he's getting paid peas. He is getting paid. I can't actually believe it's real, man. I'm so confused. So confused. Right. Let's go develop a car. So we're kind of torn between... We're kind of torn between about what to do. Oh, Ruben, thank you for the sub, mate. I appreciate it. Sorry, that was what the notification was, I think. I just didn't see it. For some reason, YouTube subscriptions still aren't great at, like, recognizing. Underfloor... Suspend... We'll go rear wing, I think. So, the way I think you have to do it on this game is basically do massive upgrades. So I'm going to use all of my development time on this. Because I also don't want to have to be micromanaging everything. So we're going to get like a 4% gain. We have got Lewis now, yeah. Is it hammer time yet? We are checking. We are checking. Right, so that's alright then. That'll give us everything we need. Design focus. Where are we weak? We need acceleration. 12%! Wow, wait. Drag reduction. We're just going to build the quickest car ever in a straight line. We'll go like that. I'm just going to move around numbers, chat. We'll go like that. That looks good. Lifetime span. Will that make it better? Oh, it can make it lighter. Oh, okay. That's. We're not too worried about the weight, no, are we? Development focus, engineers. I mean, we've got all of them ready to go. That's going to cost us 1.5 million. Lewis Hamilton is back at Ferrari. CMC, I'm going out saying Antonelli, but we've got no idea at this point. It could literally be anyone. They've pretty much got a pick of the grid. I need to get Bono, don't I? We've got to hire Bono in before I forget. So, staff. Race engineer, race engineer. So, what we're going to do, we're going to send a Dami over to Leclerc's car. How do I send him over to how do I send him to Leclerc? I want... Oh, do I need to sack him instead? Right, here we go, here we go. I can go like that. Wonderful. So he's now with Leclerc, I believe, despite the fact they got low affinity, but that's alright. Then he's going to get sacked immediately. And we are going to bring Peter Bonington into the team. What a formal name. So he's going to be on car 2. He's going to be on a 1-year deal. Start date immediately. How much money do I need to offer Bono, chat? Kevin, welcome to the stream. Some people are saying Fernando to Merc, which would be insane. Do you reckon Bono will accept 6 mil? Do you reckon? I mean, oh, we've only got 3 mil in the bank. Oh no, we're in trouble, chat. Right, we're just gonna have to offer him every penny Ferrari has. Right, we'll go 2.5 mil and then try and offer him a cushy signing on bonus. Oh, that's all right. Oh, we got plenty of money. It's fine. We're offering $250,000. You know, that'll pay off some of his mortgage, won't it? And we'll pay him a bit more. Just because the total cost of hiring is quite nuts. We're offering $5 million a year. Bono's going to get paid. Can't even manufacture the car parts. A fiver and a Freddo, that's what we'll give him. Some people are saying 2.5, some people are saying we'll offer him $5 million. Basically, we're just poaching half a Mercedes. Yay! He'll take that. He's not happy with 1 season, but that's okay. So we'll bring him in. We're down to $1 million. Oh, no. But look at that. I mean, everyone on the team is at least 90 rated. Our drivers are 89 and 90 rated as well. Can I do development or anything? I don't think it's worth it, is it? I don't think we can really do anything else at the moment. A bit more adds double. What can I say? I mean, if I was the head of Ferrari, I would just be spending money everywhere. Everywhere, chat. Sites to Red Bull could happen. I can see them wanting to do that. Look at that. We are happy to introduce our new race engineer, Peter Bonington. We are happy to introduce Lewis Hamilton as our new driver. Wow. Ridiculous. $3 million a month Lewis is on. Right, is there anything else we can do? When's the new upgrades coming in? I don't believe we'll get the new upgrade on the car. So pre-season testing comes to an end. We've got an email through driver development. Can we do like development perks or anything? Have we got any development perks? No, not yet. Right, okay. Okay. So chat, you are going to have to be walking me through this because like I said, I haven't played this game in ages. Right, let's train up drivers. Let's go. They're not going to rest, are they? Let's do some gym training and car building. And then they'll do pit stop drill, and then they can have a rest in the afternoon. Don't think I need to change anything else at the moment. That'll leave them. They're not quite bordering on fatigued yet. Hamilton's going to whip these Ferrari boys into a frenzy. And it's going to be glorious. He's basically decided that Ferrari are going to get real, chat. That's what's happening. Why are your drivers building the car? They're not. This is the engineers. This is what this is like the pit crew training stuff. Might be it to Red Bull to replace Jacko. I would love to see it happen. Actually, you wouldn't. I would just get my absolute bottom kicked. It's official. Lewis is going to be racing for Ferrari. Yeah, we've ran through it. It is big. It is really big. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. I have spent all the money. We are bankrupting Ferrari in not too distant future. We're back up to 4 mil, though. So I guess that's not too bad. What other staff like could I want in this? That's what I want to know. Enrique Cardile is actually mad on this game. Like, I can't really get anyone better. Pierre's same rated. Is there anyone else? Diego Tondi, head of aerodynamics. Can I get Adrian Newey? I don't think Adrian Newey's in the game, is he? We could try and get Enrico Balbo at a Red Bull. Do we just poach him as well? Get Hannah Schmitz as strategist. Is she? Can you do that? There's no strategist option, I don't think, which is a shame. Is there a strategist option? Sporting director, race engineer, head of aerodynamics. Right, yeah, we might get rid of Diego Tondi. We'll try and get Enrico into the team. Right, we'll offer him a 3-year deal. 2 million? Hey, no, he's better rated. We're literally just trying to build a Ferrari super team in the early 2000s, apparently. We'll offer him $1 million to sign. If you win, it's because of me. It's always because of you lot, chat. I never win these by myself. We'll offer him $1 million to join. Actually, we'll offer him $999,000 to join. Yeah, I can't hire Hannah Schmitz. Oh, he's not interested. Okay. So he wants more than $2 million a year. Wow. Okay. Right, we haven't got much more money. We'll bump it up to 3. Oh no, I haven't. I've bumped it up to 5. Right, we'll offer him 3.5 mil, I suppose. We'll go with that. See if he accepts that. Otherwise, Enrico, mate, I'm not too interested. If you refuse that, right, yeah, you can get in the bin then. $3.5 million a year. You're not interested in that. You can go away. We'll keep Diego on tap for now. Right, should we actually head to Bahrain then? Massive news. I can't. This is mad though, isn't it? Like, we look at this chat and we're like, this is actually going to be real life next year. Like, how disgusting is this to try and like wrap our heads around? Kind of feel bad for Sainz. That's Formula 1 at the end of the day. He wants to have an equal contract with Leclerc, and he's not an equal driver to Leclerc at the end of the day. I don't make the rules. Yeah, Mick won't get a Mercedes. Mick will never drive a Formula 1 car in a race capacity again. Can I mod Aaron Barnes in? That would be disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Right. What have we got to do? I don't think we got anything. I don't believe. I don't know. Post Bahrain testing results. Don't think we got any other news or anything like that. Let's go to race preparation. So, review targets for the weekend. Qualifying position. Surely we should be locking out the second row. We should be reaching Q2, reaching Q3. Easy. Fastest lap. I don't think we'll get fastest lap. Finish position, we need to finish 4th. Surely we'll finish 4th. And finish position streak. I don't think we can edit anything there. Oh, we can qualify 6th, surely. Like, do we go into this with the second best car? Do we know? Where can we look? Car analysis. Grid average. Let's go against Red Bull. So we're slightly down pretty much everywhere against Red Bull with the exception of low speed corners. But if we have a look at, say, Mercedes, we're better pretty much everywhere. That's okay. Or an Aston Martin. They're looking pretty good, actually. Right. We might struggle to beat Aston Martin this first weekend, unless Stroll is dog poo. But we'll wait and see. Matt Beard to Mercedes would be wild. I don't hope too many Lewis fans are going to act like Ferrari fans. The thing is, at the end of the day, is for a lot of drivers, like, you root for drivers. So, like, I need to get my Ferrari hat quickly. Like, I've accepted now that I'm a Ferrari fan. Next year. Let's just, you get to have a quick look at my legs, chat, because you like that, apparently.
And all 20 drivers prepare to make an instant impact ahead of an exciting year. Bahrain might have a small land footprint, but it's showing its big spirit right now in the grandstands. Either way, it's
exactly. Even if you say you are not a Ferrari fan, you are a Ferrari fan. Like, it's just the rule. Hamza, welcome on in. Will Lewis Hamilton retire at Ferrari? Surely. Like, unless something bizarre happens and he goes back to Merc or back to McLaren, I think he'll have to retire from Ferrari. Like, Lewis is not a driver that will just go somewhere else. Like, you won't go to, like, a midfield team or something like that. I don't think. Yashu, welcome on in. Thank you for the follow as well. Rally and Racing, welcome on in. Matt has better legs than a model. Oh, you love it. You love it. I'm just going to hemorrhage viewers now doing that. Right, so it's clear all weekend then, chat. Wonderful. So, we need to get both drivers out. I'll be honest, I'm not sure like how much like testing and all that I want to do. But I mean, I kind of wanted to stream F1 Manager again, just as like a bit more of a chill game. So I was hoping it could mean I could just like interact with chat a lot more. We only really want run practice session though. I haven't got all night just to run practice. So, in terms of setup then, Sneg, thank you for the follow. What do we want to do with setup? I think what we'll do is we'll run Leclerc on a slightly lower downforce setup. And then Lewis on a slightly higher one. And see how that all works. just to kind of see where the downforce levels are going to be. Do you plan on playing Le Mans Ultimate when it comes out? Yes, I will be. I'll be playing that game. I'm looking forward to that. I think it releases the day before my birthday. So I'm quite excited for that. We'll run Lewis here on a bit of a different setup then. So he's going to have less straight line speed, but that's okay. So we'll sim through all that. I forgot, to be fair, this game's graphics aren't bad. By any stretch. Hey, Julian, thank you for coming a channel fan, mate. I appreciate it. You get access to some bottle emojis, I believe, which I already have done tonight, prior to now. Car's almost ready to go out. Yeah, nearly. There we go. Right. So, what tyres are they on? A set of mediums or a set of hards? We'll go hards, actually. I want them to both try and get a lot of laps in, nice and early. So we'll send them out. I want to see Lewis going out in this Ferrari, man. We'll ride on board with Lewis for a lap. Here we go. Lewis Hamilton, his very first laps in a Ferrari Formula 1 car. We're just going to do the one race tonight, BZ. I don't know how long it's going to take, to be honest, so I'm only going to do the one. Unless we absolutely smash through it. Right, Lewis Hamilton.
So radio check.
Oh, it's glorious. It's glorious. I don't know. Is that Sainz's helmet? That does not look like Lewis's helmet. Oh, I see. I love the idea of the cockpit cam on this game, but like it just gives me so much motion sickness. I mean, it would not surprise me if Lewis then went back to Mercedes in like a capacity in the future. Like Niki Lauda went to Mercedes, obviously never drove for them. Look at that, 44 man on the side of a Ferrari. It's so weird. So weird. Is it just a default? Is it? I thought drivers would carry their helmets over like they do in F1 23, to be honest. I can't wait now for an Alpine just to rear end us on literally Hamilton's first ever laps in a Ferrari car. Just the Alpine and Gasly just goes through him. A shame they don't take... yeah, shame they don't take parts over and that kind of thing. I don't know. I mean, Niki Lauda, you gotta remember, is the only driver ever to win a championship with McLaren and Ferrari. Whether he wants to try and emulate that, I don't know. But either way, it's mad to think that one driver is going to have spent their career at McLaren, Mercedes, and Ferrari. You know, I personally still feel like those three teams hold that a lot more prestige than the Red Bulls say. He really has just done it all, hasn't he? Gwats, welcome on in, mate. Hope you're doing well. I'm so happy as well, chat, because I kind of built up the face cam specifically for this. And I had no idea whether I'd actually done it well, but it seems to actually look alright on stream. Hopefully it does. Let me know if like game audio is too loud or anything like that. I might well end up with Leclerc as champion by the end of the year. You're absolutely right. We just don't know yet. But we'll wait and see what happens. It's been a weird day, man. It's been such a weird day. You know what the mad thing is as well, chat? I'm going to be on the opposite side of the world. Sure, on cam, it's perfect. Hey, that's good to hear. I'm going to be on the opposite side of the world when Hamilton does his final race. I have no bias to most drivers. It's always nice to witness a moment in history. Exactly, guys. It's insane. It's insane. Like, the idea that, you know, maybe controversial, but at least in the shout of one of the greatest F1 drivers of all time going to the biggest team is just insane. Sainz will end up at Audi in the longer term. He wants in at Audi. His dad's got a good relationship with Audi. He'll go to Audi. I think it's just the way it'll go. All confirmed. Yep, Legoat, sorry. All signed, sealed, and done. I mean, let's be fair. When you've got that kind of fanfare, it's always gonna be, you know, you can't have that much hype around it and it not be a reality. It's Hamilton then, first lap ever. And he's slower than Pierre Gasly and Leclerc by a 10th. But we've got a lot of tuning to do and things like that. Wood Tom, welcome on in, mate. Hope you're doing well. Oh, yeah, it's so weird to think about. Like, imagine if Merc I think, to be honest, if Merc give him a good car this year and say something did happen and he did do well, then I don't think either party would be too upset. Daniel, thank you for the follow, man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're getting very close to 6k followers over on Twitch as well, so it'd be greatly appreciated if you are watching and enjoying that you do drop us a follow. It's been confirmed. Like, literally, within the last half hour. We read it out on street. Oh, Win as well, thank you for the follow. Win, Wine. Sorry, I'm probably butchering. I butcher names, chat. It's one thing you have to know about me is I butcher names. Like, it's a done deal. It's been confirmed for 2025. He's on a multi-year deal. That makes me feel old, Bradson. I was 13. Well, technically I was still 12 when Lewis joined Mercedes. But, you know, he was part of the Mercedes family. Up until that point. Will he get one more Mercedes win? Is Jeddah 2021 gonna be his last ever Mercedes win? I do hope not. I think now, especially because we know it's coming to an end, I'd love for him to get just one more. You know, well, hopefully more than one more, but at least one more. What are your thoughts about the drivers with the most amount of championships will drive for Merc and Ferrari? I mean, they're probably two of the biggest teams the sport's ever seen, so... Taz, it is completely your choice, my friend. It's why I stream on both. You don't have to worry about that. Right, should we start simming through some of this, though, chat? Otherwise, we're going to be here all night. And, I mean, as impressive as this is, watching Lewis go around. Like, what's high? What? Perez has literally gone out. Free practice 1, first race of the year. Perez is already learning Chinese. He's gone out on a set of softs. Because he's that scared. LH44 7-time, thank you for the follow. Poor Ben. Berman will do alright, my friend. I will start fast forwarding it, don't worry. Alright, well, we'll try and gather up as much data as we can, though, because obviously we want to try and get the cars. That's it. What you do in EAWRC today? So I did a regulation rally on EAWRC, which was very odd. It was not what I expected. So, oh, Bottas up to P2. Wowee, okay. Bottas has got some pace. Alonso, comfortable P2 now. Verstappen, though, we're quicker than Verstappen, which is good. Leclerc's cooking. Right, we're going to get some data, though. Once they both give us 5 little... Once they get up to, like, 5 radio messages, then we know we're good. So Leclerc's pretty much there, then. You basically just send them out for 2 runs each. You're, like, in a free practice session. That's kind of how it works. Who replaces Hamilton, then? That we don't know just yet. We do not know. I believe someone else has just subscribed as well. But for some reason it's not telling me. Which is very annoying. Very, very annoying. Is the Science Redemption arc incoming? Who knows? Right, we're getting up to those 5. There we go. Give us a balance check.
Balance check.
Oh, Hamilton's not happy. First race with Ferrari. It's already falling apart. No. Right, we'll bring Leclerc in as well.
The car is okay.
That's a good
Ooh.
improvement.
Okay, so Hamilton needs less downforce then on the car. So Verstappen's gone quickest then ahead of Checo. As to be expected. Oh man, honestly, LH44, it's such a weird thing to try and wrap our head around. So, oversteer he's happy with. He needs... Oh, excuse me, more braking stability. Right, we'll try and make some tweaks. Oh, actually, we want really high tyre camber. That's quite surprising. Higher tyre camber, low toe, though. Interesting. So we'll get all those changes onto Lewis's car. We'll bring Leclerc in as well and see what he wants tweaking. So he wants more oversteer, then. That's rather interesting. So Leclerc wants more oversteer, so he actually wants a bit more wing. Less rear wing, though. He's happy with where the traction is, which is good. Braking stability, and there we go. Right, so we'll try that with Leclerc, then. We'll send them both back out for a bit of a shorter run. Oh, Alex, you've hit the nail on the head there, mate. Where were you when Lewis Hamilton confirmed he was signing a deal? Oh, no, I've sent Lewis out on his old tyres. Oopsie daisy. Where were you when Lewis Hamilton signed his deal with Ferrari? You were watching a Matt 212 stream. You were watching a guy playing a game get emotional for a driver that he's watched go around big circles for 15 years non-stop. It's wild. Perks, sorry, thank you for the follow, man. Welcome on in. When Lewis does retire, we'll only take the number 44. Stroll just cops 44, man. If Stroll did that, he would be hunted down and hurt, I reckon. Can you say that on Twitch? I don't know. I can see Merc potentially trying to get Bottas back in for 1 year. Literally just to try and regain some stability if they didn't believe Antonelli was ready. But honestly, I don't know. Stroll is cooking, though. He's up in P3 at the moment, chat. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get him to about 15 minutes left in the session, and I'm going to bring them both back in again. Who is Xavi? He's part of Ferrari's team. Why is Hamilton 14th, man? This was not the storybook we needed to start the season. We were planning on a Lewis win to kickstart the year, chat, and it's not happening at the moment. I mean, the other big news, chat, let's not forget, this has been a fantastic cover-up for Formula 1. Because, simply put, they've made a really stupid choice not letting Andretti in. Right, we'll bring both cars in then. Just over 50 minutes left in the session. Hamilton is down. Hamilton is literally ahead of Nick de Vries. Like, I thought they'd put Ricciardo in the game. Have they genuinely not put Ricciardo in the game? Like, does he come in halfway through a season? Colton Herter? Interesting shout. This is why we need Andretti, though. The idea that we could have had a couple of IndyCar stars in the sport would have been fantastic. And the idea that Formula 1 is not interested... Well, it's not even Formula 1, I think. It's just the teams that aren't interested. Which is so stupid, the fact they get that much of a say. Ooh, okay. Leclerc's pretty happy, then, with what we've done. We'll lower that slightly. How do I... Can I just... Right, here we go. So we'll literally shift it... Oh, right, I need to get the corner in, though. Perfect. Oh, this is what I hate on this game. I spend so much time... like, just trying to move stuff around delicately. Like, the fact that's optimal, I want to try and keep there. Can we do that? This is just going to be me staring at bar charts all night, isn't it? Ooh, that's good. Right, we'll keep you there. Right, straight line speed. And if we go like that. I think that's sensibly about all we can get out of it. Unless we go... I'm spending so much time trying to get this literally perfect. Oh, come on! This is so annoying. We'll go like that. We'll go like that. No, it keeps moving it around, chat. Oh, this is so annoying. Right, we might have to accept that Leclerc's going to have no traction this weekend. Oh, that's someone subscribing over on the other channel. Slagger Slaw, welcome on in, mate. Hope you're doing well. I need tips, chat. What do I do? How do I not ruin this? Oh, okay. Here we go. Here we go. Right, that's fine. We'll roll with that, I reckon. That's pretty much as perfect as we're going to be able to get. So we'll do that. Hamilton, I think, is going to need a little bit more work. Ooh, no, we're pretty much there still. On Lewis's car. So we'll go like that. And I think we'll try and bring the toe back in slightly. Right, if we go like that, then with Lewis. That should be okay. So both drivers are pretty much there with setup. We'll get him to do a quick soft tyre blast to finish off the session. Lewis Hamilton to Ferrari. A done deal. De Vries is 11th. What's happened? Just don't get it wrong so you can get it right. Exactly. Right, reconfigure. Car parts. Tyres even. Soft tyres. We'll go out for a glory run to end practice. to prove to everyone that we are, in fact, the team. So we'll wait for both drivers to get around. Actually, what I'm going to do is Hamilton's going to do a glory run, chat. We're going to ride on board with Lewis Hamilton as he goes and does a glory run here. So push on the fuel, deploy on the battery, attack the tyres.
Yep.
Oh, it's so weird seeing him in a Ferrari suit, man. I cannot wrap my head around the fact this is going to be reality. Tip, don't do a Ferrari. I will end up Ferrari stratting throughout this season. Although, to be fair, I did do an F1 Manager career on F1 Manager 22 with Ferrari, and I did win pretty much every race that year. It got really boring because of it. Like, that game was just too easy, which is a bit of a shame. Yeah, Lewis has high affinity with Bono, luckily. And I don't believe that got wiped because they went to different teams. Like, that was still all okay. What is that notification? What am I missing? I'm getting really annoyed that I'm missing. But I can't tell what it is. Like, I'm going to feel really bad if like I'm missing something. That I don't know what it is. Except Monaco. Right, come on then, Lewis. Oh, I'm watching Leclerc still. I'm such a moron. Lewis Hamilton then, on a lap here in Bahrain. We've got just 5 minutes left. Maybe Lewis will go. Maybe, sorry, Bono will go with Lewis. I don't know. I will take a look after the stream, Zach. Yeah, I was on board with Charles, I'm sorry. Apparently, I don't know the difference between 44 and 16. Right, big question then, chat. Will Ferrari let Lewis have the 44 in, like, his yellowy green? Will that be the reality? Right, here we go then. Through the final corner, though. Lewis Hamilton up towards the start-finish line. Is this going to be fastest time on the board in his very first practice session with Ferrari? Oh, 1.5 seconds clear. Man, he is flying. It's going to be really gutting when we line up P14 on the grid now, but there we are. Who's going to be the Ferrari favourite now? Right, so this is the thing. There's no chance Lewis will have gone to Ferrari under the agreement that he'd be the number 2. He will have made sure within that team that he is at least treated equal to Leclerc. The other big thing, a lot of people seem to be forgetting about, is the big dog. I don't mean the big dog at Ferrari F1. The big dog at Ferrari is close personal friends with Lewis. John Elkann and Lewis Hamilton have met quite a few times over the last few years. John Elkann, if he doesn't believe that Lewis is getting at least fair treatment, not going to say preferential treatment necessarily, but at least fair treatment, he will come down swinging hard on that Ferrari team. Combine that with the idea that Fred Vasseur is close friends with Lewis and has been for 20 years. Apparently, I can't remember what his name was now, but one of the aerodynamicists from Mercedes already went to Ferrari this year. I don't see a world in which Ferrari make Lewis like a second driver outcast or anything like that. He will be given good treatment, and he will make sure of it, which is really, really important at the end of the day. 7 World Championships against 0. Yeah, that does have an effect as well, I'm sure. But, you know. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if he does try and take Bono with him. Whether Bono will be interested. Because the thing is what you remember as well, chat. For a lot of, you know, it's not like Lewis is... Lewis will still live in, like, Monaco and stuff. For someone like Bono, I'd assume he lives in the UK all the time near Brackley. You know, he's a guy in his late 50s. I don't know if he's got kids or anything like that. But for someone like Bono, these are all the things you've then got to move about and think about. Do you then have to bring your kids to Italy? You know, do you have to uproot your family for what might be 2 years just to bring them back? I think Bono might struggle a bit more. You know, Hamilton, the good thing for him is he's got no sort of commitments in that regard. You know, he's got nothing tying him down still. Bono absolutely has. You know, that's the big difference there. Right, we've only got a couple of minutes left of free practice though, chat. We're looking pretty tasty at the moment. Hamilton 1.5 seconds clear of anyone else. Now, I'm just going to go out on the record as well in making it pretty clear that I'm not just going to be doing this series to give Hamilton preferential treatment everywhere. Like, if Leclerc's looking quicker, Leclerc will be quicker. But we'll see what happens. George and Latifi. George out, Latifi and Mazepin duo. Savio, I'm saying Antonelli, but I've got no idea at the moment. Look at that, chat. It's glorious. Get it screenshot. Lewis Hamilton, P1 with Ferrari. I honestly don't think it's a bad choice. I don't think this is one of those very rare scenarios in Formula 1 where, to be honest, I don't think either choice was a bad choice. So, fun fact, Sainz went to Merc. Interesting. Did we see any other driver moves? I don't believe so. I can't imagine we did. No. Everyone else is stagnant. So, yeah, Sainz went the other way. If F1 Manager has predicted this, Sainz goes to Mercedes. So, we got a nice lot of laps in as well. Leclerc, where was Leclerc in the end? There we go. So, yeah, 27 and 28 laps on the board, which is pretty good. And it looks like we were second best. Welcome on in, Enrique. Hope you're doing well, my friend. It's big news, isn't it? It's big news. So they're both getting prepared pretty well. I think, yeah, if Lewis somehow does win an 8th world title with Ferrari, that'll be him immediately retiring. So we're going to simulate the rest of practice, chat, just because I want to get to qualifying. So, ooh, 2 tenths away on the harder tyres. We've got pace. This Ferrari car is not slow. We're all Ferrari fans now. There you go. So Hamilton, slightly more prepared than Leclerc, which is good. Both drivers are feeling happy in the cars. Leclerc slightly less confident than Lewis. Not good for your first weekend. What happens if he wins it this year? Well, he'll do is he might try and win a 9th with Ferrari. I mean, it'd be mad if he did win a world title this year.
Qualifying is tough on soft tyres. Teams will need to use their tyre allocations wisely.
And in terms of the driver we've got here, Nick de Vries, how do you think he's feeling at this moment?
That's why they didn't put Daniel Ricciardo back in the game.
They'll want to land better lap times than that today to earn a solid position on the start.
You gotta remember, BZ, that Michael didn't go to Mercedes as a retirement. He retired and then came back to Mercedes. Do you have an iPhone? No, I know I'm gonna lose like half my viewers, but I am an Android user. I'm a Samsung guy for phone. To be fair, I do have an iPhone, but I only use it for a few things. Right. He was, yeah. So he didn't quite go then straight to Merc, yeah, Schumacher. He went away, and then decided he wanted to get back into Formula 1. Right, so we've got no sets of mediums then for qualifying, which is a bit of a shame. We have got 4 sets of softs though. So I mean Q1, surely we should just fly through. Like surely we'll just blast through this. I would decide to go in real life though. He might have to spend a year just kicking around somewhere. Or he might go to stake ready for the Audi drive. I can't. No, Toto Wolff. What you got to remember with Toto Wolff is he's actually got, he's got skin in the game down at Mercedes. He owns a third of that team.
We've got a yellow flag here.
Stroll's already binned it. What's he done? Yeah, there you go, Lance Stroll. Oh yeah, that's whatever he said there. Of course, Lance. Never mind your lack of talent. Right, we'll send both drivers out. I want to see Lewis. Where is Lewis Hamilton? There he is. First qualifying effort for Ferrari. It's so weird to wrap your head around the idea that this is going to be reality. Like, literally in just over 12 months' time. And it's going to come round so fast. This is going to be happening. Yeah, Lance is upset with himself. Such a weird concept.
Focus on your tire stems.
Like, it's going to take me a year to work this out.
Just be careful with the warm-up.
Hamilton won't retire now. Even if he wins an 8th world title this year, he won't retire now. Oh, Bottas locking up.
See what happened. Let's have a look as we
Unfortunately, that one kid, I've got no idea what you're saying. Did Bottas just do the same as Sir Lance? No, he locked up.
Just unable to...
Working out tires.
This is what a lot of people are saying, Dan, but I think it's probably just been... Hey, no worries, Mega Gamer, man. Like, Lewis has spoken to Ferrari for years. Like, this is not new. I would guess that was German. that one kid. Exactly, 10 years at any... Like, Hamilton has already had the longest contract. Like, the longest time spent with a single team. He's beat out Schumacher's record by 1 year. Max will likely beat that at Red Bull. But, of course, you know, there are some very, very different circumstances to that. Lewis is going to end up doing 12 seasons. 12 seasons. Damon Hill was only in Formula 1 for, like, 6 years? 6 seasons? It was 94, wasn't it? Or was it slightly earlier than that?
Oh,
I think it was 94, wasn't it, to 1999.
Circuit's all clear. You're good to
Right,
go.
here we go then. First qualifying laps. Hopefully no one's going to be in our way. Oh, of course there's a Mercedes coming out. It's Carlos Sainz, the man we replaced. He's now got yellow numbers on his car for some reason. Right, are we going to see a Merc now block us? I can see Lando winning the races here, finally getting it done. Right, please, Sainz. We know you're upset. Right, Leclerc made it through. Hamilton's made it through. Fantastic. I've remembered instantly on this game just how bad, like, the blue flags are and the AI getting in each other's way. Like, it's so frustrating. I don't know if Lewis is getting a tiny bit of slipstream or whether he's getting a little bit dirtier because of Charles. Can we keep that permanently up? No, apparently not. Alright, 27.171. 27.271. So Hamilton a 10th up then in Sector 1, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently I can have one of those up at each point. Go away now, please. So Hamilton up in Sector 1 then. Slightly different setups on the cars, but that's okay. You know, maybe the other one will suit Leclerc a little bit better in the race, but Hamilton has felt more prepared coming into the weekend. 40.8, 40.9. So Hamilton now pretty much 2/10 up then as we make our way down in towards that final corner. So he should go quicker than Leclerc here, but it's where they go relative to Perez. Will they slot in ahead, behind, or pretty much with the Ferrari? Leclerc will do a 31. Hamilton will just sneak into the 30s then. So Hamilton, yeah, a little bit clear of Alonso there. That's good. Leclerc down in P4, so still easily enough to make it through.
Currently P2 at the moment.
There we go. I don't think Audi won't immediately be on the top, but I feel like they'll be a solid mid-pack runner.
Yep.
So that should be us done with Q1 then, chat, which is good. Do you think we'll get a title fight between Max and Lewis when they go Ferrari? I absolutely hope so. Chilsey, welcome on in, mate. I've got some mods perks, I'm afraid. Got some mods already. Right, I forgot this well. McLaren are obviously dog poo in this, aren't they? So they're going to struggle. Piastri down in last place at the moment. Sargent locks up at turn 4.
But this is what happens.
Has he just gone straight on?
Right, let's have a look as we go into turn
Williams has
4.
got no front wing. Oh, he's got Sainz in the way. That's so weird seeing Sainz with the fluorescent yellows.
They took a gamble, and it was just too late.
Skill issue to me. Stroll's gone faster than Lewis by 1,000th of a second. What is that, man? It's shocking. Stroll's literally gone quicker than Alonso in Q1. Like, how dumb is that? And Verstappen is just cooking out in front. But obviously we are waiting for our big upgrade. So there we go then. Max almost down into the 29s. And we're barely in the 30s. That's disgusting. F1 Manager is not... F1 Manager is just not realistic, chat. But yeah, we should obviously be making Q3. But De Vries, Bottas, Zhou, Sargent, and Piastri out then in Q1. Piastri there on a real stinker. I forgot as well, Alfa Romeo are really bad in this game. So that's quite sad. What does that red tractor go around Bahrain? It's Lewis Hamilton's new ride. Right, so we'll do a banker lap on the scrub set. Maybe the drivers will have some fun with that. We'll give it a couple of minutes though, and then we'll send them back out, obviously, so they can try and improve. Just get their eye in a bit more. Oh, just let me go! Come on, let me fast forward. Right, we'll send them out. That's about right. I'll get some free track space. There we go. Sainz and Hamilton, sorry. out on track near each other. I'm going to get this wrong so many times. Like, it's so weird seeing Sainz. Like, I think the problem is with Sainz's car as well, of course, is the fact he's got the fluorescent yellow on it. Like, it just looks so weird. Like, 55 does not suit that. But for whatever reason, 44 does suit the Ferrari. Like, it kind of feels bad. I think the only car 44 doesn't suit is the Red Bull. Like, if Hamilton had gone to Red Bull, then I would have really struggled. Like, I would not know what life is anymore. But we can do this, I believe. Ocon a set of 31.4, so that's probably about the time we're aiming for. But again, Lewis looks to be quicker than Leclerc at the moment.
All clear in front.
Oh, those power units are on warm, man.
You can push.
Oh, Hamilton's doesn't, but Leclerc's does. Is Leclerc on a lap? No, not quite. Oh, okay. It's just all over the show.
All clear.
Right, here we go then. Charles Leclerc, going to be first one back on a run. He shouldn't have too much traffic to deal with. Oh, he's got an AlphaTauri. Come on, Tsunoda, move. 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 Yuki. What is that? He just stops on the line. I guess Leclerc's lost out in that. Like, my only guess is, yeah, that he's going to be down. I can't remember what time said in Sector 1. Oh, he's gone fastest? He's gone faster than Leclerc. Like, than Perez, sorry. Come on, Lewis. At least match that. Lewis has pretty much matched it. I think there's like 3 thousandths in it. Yeah, 4 thousandths of a second between them then by the end of Sector 1. Has Lewis got to deal with Yuki? Yes, he does. Move! Come on, Tsunoda. Which one of the back markers do you think could pull off an incredible season if they had a seat in the top car? Albon, probably out of the back markers, has got a chance. I think Hulkenberg could do quite well. But at the end of the day, for most drivers, if you're in a back marker car, there's a reason for it. The top teams aren't in on you. Liam Lawson could, I suppose. Do you think Lewis will get at least 2 wins for the 2025 season? That is far too early to call. I've got no idea yet. We can't talk 2025 yet. We've still got 2024 to deal with. So, Charles Leclerc up over the line. Gets into the... A 130.5! Charles Leclerc, where was that time in Q1? That should be him safely through then. So the scrub tyre is working nicely. Hamilton, 30.5 as well. Okay. We got pace here, chat. This is good. So that should be us into Q3 then, nicely.
Box.
Nice and simple. There we go. Verstappen's still fastest, but to be within a tenth of a half. Yeah, I mean, Jamie knows it. Like, I've wound him up for years about it, but, you know, Hulk's still a good driver at the end of the day. Hulk, yeah, would have a fantastic... Hulk would get exactly 288 points plus sprints, so like 318 points or something, simply by coming 4th in every single race and every sprint. Like, he would get the maximum points possible without getting a podium all year. Right, interesting then. So Norris just misses out on Q3, but I believe it's... Yeah, both Red Bulls, both Ferraris, both Astons, both Mercs, both Alpines then into Q3. So that's good for us then. But yeah, Verstappen getting slower. Michael, thank you for the follow, man. Welcome on in. Do you reckon the new F2 spec car for 2024 will launch? We'll probably have to wait for them to add the new roster later on. No, F124 won't have the new F2 cars at launch. I don't believe... Actually, they might do. Because obviously it's a new car. I don't know yet, Chilsea, but I'm looking forward to it. Either way, I will be doing another career mode with them. Right, Q3 then. We've got plenty of tyres to do some runs. Can we snatch pole away from Verstappen? Probably not. Right, we'll send them out fresh tyres. Yeah, they can afford to do a double run. So we'll send them both out fresh tyres. Get them out nice and early. W11 or RB23. W11 all day long. It's a quicker race car still. And the fact that it was dominant by so much over both quali and race. Aaron Barnes. He's the man Mercedes should be hiring. Absolutely. Like, I think the thing is, like, you know, I'm sure there probably is an element of biasness as well from myself, but the W11 feels like a much more iconic
just
car
focus
than
on
the
the outlap.
RB23 does.
Understood.
Hey, no worries, Rally and Racing,
Some
man.
warm-up
Thanks for stopping by.
first lap, outlap. Copy
Right,
that.
here we go then. Do we watch Leclerc on the first run and then wait for Lewis on the second one? Do we got to? Oh, Red Bull are coming out as well. So we'll give Leclerc slipstream then on the first lap. And then we'll give Lewis slipstream on the second one. You're going to mod Aaron Barnes in. If I could, I would. RB23. Could be. Is it the RB? See, that's the thing. It shows you how uniconic the Red Bull is. I can't even remember what number it is. W11. I think losing to an AlphaTauri is a bit of an unfair description. They didn't lose it on pace. Oh, both drivers happy with their... Oh, no. I don't want to take... What does manual control even entail? Oh, we're down... We're going even quicker. 27.0. 26.9 by Charlie. He's getting a very good slipstream here. Like, this is glorious for him. Everyone's on a run. So I don't believe we should get held up. I believe there's an Alpine running slowly in Sector 3. But that shouldn't get in the way. But yeah, we'll wait and see what they can do then in this final part of the session. I have got the crew mode fest, I've just never played it for some reason. Sector 2, 40.3 and 40.5. Wowee, Charles Leclerc is cooking, chat. New teammate Lewis Hamilton alongside him. Most pole positions ever in Formula 1, and Charles Leclerc wants to prove that he is one of the best ever over one lap here. Up towards the line. Will it be a 129? It is a 29.9 by Charlie.
P2.
Lovely. Lovely.
Okay,
Adam,
so
welcome on in, man. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing well,
So
thanks.
call the car box.
I've got no F1 races I'm planning on attending yet so far this season. I might have to get to one now. Because obviously it's Lewis's last year at Merck. But I've got nothing immediately planned. I think Lewis would win the championship in 2026 if he stayed at Merck. I think, you know, it's difficult to call anywhere. I think he just wants to be at Ferrari though, doesn't he? Have you ever thought of drawing your own dream circuit? I used to a lot as a kid, DJ. I mean, I'd love to do something now where, like, build it as well. They're like Assetto Corsa or something. So, Leclerc is faster than Max at the moment. So, we haven't got much time left in the session. We're going to bolt on another set of the softs for both cars. And then we're going to send Leclerc out first for the final runs. My name is him. Right, we're going to wait for everyone else to get out there. Oh, maybe not. Oh, no, I've spaced him out way too much. Hamilton is not getting a slipstream. Ferrari have already bottled it. Simon, thank you for the follow, mate. Welcome on in. I might upload this on Matu2 Plays, yeah. I firmly believe Oscar Piastri will be a future world champion, Ethan. Firmly. Reese's Pieces, welcome on in, mate. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to F1 Manager. Welcome to Lewis Hamilton in F1 Manager. We've got to ride with him, haven't we, for his final lap. I'm just going to do the one race tonight. Just because I don't know how long it takes, and we kind of obviously did a fair bit of stuff beforehand. Oh, Lewis, come on. We've only got 30 seconds, please. We don't want to mess this up. So I believe, apparently, if you try and sim on a lap, the AI aren't quite as quick.
Circuit's all clear.
Where's Verstappen in all
Good to
this?
go.
Right, Lewis, hold Verstappen up. Don't give him a slipstream. Go, 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 go. 15 seconds as he gets towards the start-finish line there. Perez will not be on pole for this Grand Prix. Will Max Verstappen, though, steal it away from us? Yes, he will. 29.8 then. So Leclerc needs 1/10 of a second. Hamilton
Taking the flag.
needs half a second here. And Leclerc's down in Sector 1. Not by much at all, though. 26.9, sorry, still at the end of the first sector there. He is looking fast. I'm going out saying I think it's going to be Antonelli, Sui. Hamilton to Ferrari. Yep, Patel is all been confirmed. Hamilton as well, down in Sector 1. But again, by pretty much nothing. So I think Leclerc's actually got the pace over Lewis by the end of this qualifying session. Alonso now up into P3. We need to see some improvements by our drivers. Come on. Leclerc might get a bit of a tow. I need to see him up in Sector 2, which he's not. Is this going to be a really disappointing end of qualifying when neither driver improves? I think it might be. Let's stay with Lewis, though. He needs to improve by more. We don't really want him on the third row if Charles Leclerc is going to start right at the front. Here we go. Hamilton is up in Sector 2. He's done a 40.4. So that was 2 tenths up, I believe, on Leclerc. Leclerc stays P2. Will Hamilton, in his very first race for Ferrari, snooker away a pole position here, or will he join Leclerc right up towards the front of the field? Up towards the line. It's a 30.3. It's an improvement, but he stays P5 in the end.
Good job. Good job, I think.
That hurts just a little bit, chat. Leclerc faster in their first qualifying session as teammates by 4 tenths of a second. That's quite big, actually, in the end. But yeah, Leclerc, he is cooking there at the end of qualifying. P2 and P5 then on the grid. Lewis does look good in the red, but how will he fare in the race? I mean, that final lap by Leclerc was ridiculous. The way he improved by 8 tenths between Q1 and Q2 and then another 6 tenths between Q2 and Q3 is mental there, and Verstappen still able to go faster. But yeah, that is wild. Right, it's race time though. Got some strategy to decide.
Welcome
I don't think
to
any of
race
us did
day.
Zipper.
And before we get down to it, last-minute checks are being made.
Bahrain has seen some of the most dramatic races in F1, like Sergio Perez's incredible 2020 victory, surging ahead from being lost.
Man, Sergio
on the
Perez's
opening
stock
lap.
was high, wasn't it? Sack
The weather
212.
is beautifully
Sounds
clear
like dodgy
tonight,
toast.
Which is one less problem for the teams to face. Of course, that doesn't take anything away from the unpredictability of this race.
You are the king, are you, Perks?
But
I
which
believe you.
team has perfected the strategy that will see them prevail here at the
Right, come on.
Bahrain Grand Prix?
Is there a way Max Verstappen has a mechanical failure tonight and we get a 1-2, just like we did in 2022? I have bankrupted Ferrari, yes. Just sell more road cars. Build another Pura Sangue or something. Strategy then, chat. Do we split the strats? Do I want to two-stop this? Surely not. Mitch, thank you for the bit, mate. I appreciate it. Welcome on in. Matt 21, he couldn't afford it. Bradson, that is disgusting. Right. I think Leclerc's going to shred tyres then. So I'm going to put him on a two-stop. But we'll see how he gets on. I'm going to then split the strategy. Lewis is going to start this race on mediums. And then we'll work out whether he wants to go hards or softs later on. So we'll go like that. We'll see how things look by half distance. Oh, I hate this. Before you got to save it. Just automatically save it, game. We are checking. We are checking. I mean, it's so odd, but it feels like there's the potential for it to be iconic. What does that mean? Can I swap positions with it? Oh, I could swap the driver. Well, I can't now, but I could put Giovinazzi in the car for some reason if I felt so way inclined. Owner, welcome on in, mate. I'm doing well. Hopefully you are as well. Right, here we go then. Very first race for Hamilton in a Ferrari. We're going to give him a little bit of spare fuel, I think, as well, just so they can afford to burn just a bit more. Hamilton's slightly more comfortable on the setup. He's slightly more comfortable in himself as well. He's got slightly higher driver confidence. So this could be an interesting race. Park firming is for bozos.
Here in Sakir, the floodlights are on, and
It
it's
could happen,
nearly
Zipper.
time for
It could
57
happen.
laps around the Bahrain International Circuit.
Bianca Bustamante, get her into
Chance to
McLaren.
see just what Charles Leclerc
And she just
can
crashed into
achieve
Lance
here.
Stroll.
They're in second place on the grid, but that could so easily change in the first few seconds after lights out.
Is Leclerc going to
But
take out
just
Max
what will
Verstappen in
happen
turn
here,
1?
your guess
Sky,
is
welcome on in as
good
well, mate.
mine.
Sorry I missed that. Ferrari, we are checking. We are checking.
Here
Bono's
we
just
go
going to have to do everything
with
for
the
Lewis.
Bahrain Grand Prix.
Come on!
It's lights out and away we go.
I've only just realised that Ocon went quicker than either of the Mercs there at the start. Right, what's Leclerc doing into T1? Is he going to be able to get to the inside of Max? No. He's too busy beefing with Alonso. Hamilton, though, good start. Straight past Sergio Perez, who gets relegated down into P5. Tyres-wise... So Perez and Lewis are on mediums. Quite a few other drivers are on mediums. I'm going to go long into the afternoon. It's mediums and soft. No one has opted for hard tyres here, so that's quite interesting then. Yeah, imagine if Alonso went to Merc. Just to bully George Russell for a couple of years. Would be wild. So, Leclerc is going to have to push. We want to try and get him away from Alonso at the start of this race. If we can get him away from Fernando, who immediately is trying to look for an overtake, that would be good. Oh, it's Perez immediately trying to look back down the inside of Lewis. Easy, easy, boys. Don't fight him too hard, Lewis, at the moment. You can accept the position loss. Oh, no, Lewis. He's already moaning. No. Right, we've got to try and keep Leclerc behind. Sorry, Ocon behind even. Right, we need to manage gap between Leclerc and Alonso, as Alonso is already looking for it again. Where are the AI getting the straight line speed, man? And where's mine? Hamilton's getting mugged off as well, further back. Ferrari have already imploded, chat. This is turning into a disaster, and we've barely started.
You can do it.
Right, can Leclerc find a way back through? How is Checo getting there? And how has Max already got a 2.5-second lead? It'll take some getting used to seeing the 44 on that card, you're right, but it'll work. I think the key is going to be early on is just staying in the DRS. I refuse to get overtaken by Lance Stroll, though. I just don't want to allow that to happen. But Hamilton is on harder tyres, so... It's worth turning on the ERS assist battle. How do I do that? How is he managing that? How do I turn on the ERS assist? Is that in settings? Display graphics, I don't know. Am I running Ultra? Yeah. Gameplay. Okay, go to ERS. If I just pause quickly. Go to ERS. Oh, there, sorry. ERSS Battle Assist. Wonderful. Just makes it easier when they're battling, does it? That's fine. We'll use that.
Is available.
So, Hamilton now has been mugged off by Stroll. He's now got Carlos Sainz, the man he replaced at Ferrari. Will Buxton to replace Lewis Hamilton? Please no. Right, that's fine then. So we'll use that. Leclerc's already... How has he dropped so far off Alonso? We're going to have to go deploy. We're just going to have to get him away from Checo. We cannot afford to let Alonso escape. So he's on much worse tyres. But we cannot afford to let Alonso break free. We'll have to really manage the battery a little bit early on. I wish there was an option to, like, use one megajoule more. Like, not quite full-on deploy everything.
DRS has been enabled. Currently P7. Stroll ahead.
Oh, Lewis, man, he's just falling back into the clutches of Sainz. Sainz is on mediums as well, so that's really bad. But Leclerc, we've got to try and get him back in. I think we're going to have to... Right, we're going to get both drivers on deploy. Just so they're under less pressure at the start. I don't want him losing too much confidence. Stroll is buffed in Manager. Of course he is. Lawrence Stroll probably paid him to make him good. So ERS usage actually isn't going down as badly as I thought it would. Can you just sit in... sit on it all day? It really... Yeah, it's just staying at 100. It's insane. It'll be when there's like a game-breaking glitch or something and it doesn't actually simulate it properly. I remember that on F1 Manager 22. Wasn't that a bug on that game? Where, like, ERS, or I think it was fuel usage, or no, tyre wear. You could force the drivers on the maximum tyre attack mode, and they just wouldn't lose tyre life anymore. We'll bring Lewis on the fuel as well, yeah. We got a bit of spare fuel to use over the race.
Understood.
So we'll get him. We'll try and get him maybe back ahead of Stroll, perhaps. I don't know. But Leclerc is not taking much out of Alonso. This is what's annoying me. Is Alonso is trying to match Max, and Leclerc's literally just trying to keep up with him. But I want to get back within that second, so we're not under too much pressure. Lewis, though, is just doing his thing. He's got Sainz back out of the range. Oh, here we go. Merck's Civil War behind. Sainz trying to make himself the #1 within that team. Are we going to see it happen? Back down to turn 1? No, not this time round. But that's good for Lewis. Former drivers at his ex-team are battling each other. The Tiffy Prime will go Tiffy Prime. I'm Tifosi. Mini, how do you feel about the news? Right, come on, Leclerc. Get in that range. Get in that range. Bradson, what on earth are you on about? Disgusting. Right, come on. Here we go. He's in the range. Fantastic. Can we afford to just bring him back down to neutral now, then? I do hope so. How quickly do you save up charge? It's mad. Like, it's because I've put the new, like, the battle assist on. Like, is it constantly moving it around, or... You're not disgusting, just what you were typing is disgusting. Ban Bradson. But then all the viewers will go if we ban Bradson. He's bigger than the stream. That's okay. Here we go. Leclerc now, applying pressure. I can't actually get him to overtake. You've got no overtake mode anymore, which is a bit sad. Yellow! Someone's binned it! Is that Sargent? Yeah, Sargent's binned it. He's got going again, though. That's okay.
Yellow. Understood.
What did he manage to do there? Just dropped it on the throttle? Yeah. One of F1 manager's authentic weird spins. He's not happy with himself, which you can't blame. Right, here you go then. Come on, Charlie boy. Back up to P2. Back to P2. Cook. Cook, Charles. Right, let's make him go aggressive. It is against... aggression. High. Risk it, Charlie boy.
To judge the risk.
Copy.
Charles likes that. We're gonna let the drivers be aggressive this season. I can't wait for him just to immediately go into the back of Alonso. Got more yellows. Who name's got issues? Piastri? Sargent? Oh, Joe locked up at turn 1. Let's have a look what he
Here
did.
we go, heading into turn 1.
Will Buxton to Merck. It would be the move. So Alfa Romeo would dog poo on this game, chat.
But that's just the risk you take.
Aye.
But
He really did nothing then that time, and that was warranted a yellow flag. What is this, NASCAR? Right, here we go then, Charlie. Come on. Big move. Big overtake. It's time. Make it happen. Not there, apparently. Joe's probably going to be out of the drive soon. Carlos Sainz is literally going to have his seat. Right, here we go. Charlie boy. Down the back straight. Fernando Alonso. See you later, sir. And Leclerc is back up then into P2. We'll put him back down on the balanced fuel mode. We'll leave Hamilton back in the balanced fuel mode as well, because he's got 3 seconds now to the car behind. So he's second of the medium compound runners here. Leclerc's on better tyres as well than pretty much everyone around him, which is good. But I think, oh, Lewis has got no battery. Lewis has really got no battery, so he's going to have to just sit in for a couple of laps. Just save up the pack. And when sort of Ocon and Stroll's tyres get a little bit worse, then we might be able to try and find a way around them. Alonso, is he going to get close enough again? I don't believe he is. So will Hamilton naturally save a bit of battery then, as Ocon and Stroll? Oh, Lewis, no, you don't need to worry about the overtakes. I need to bring Leclerc back down again. Otherwise, he's going to crash out by himself, basically. Lewis not getting that million podium bonus. He needs to get a podium, exactly. Actually, what I need to do is do a Ferrari strat on Lewis so he doesn't get the £1 million bonus, because I've bankrupted Ferrari in a bid to sign him. That's what we need to be careful of, chat. But Hamilton wants to make moves, so I'm gonna let him go aggressive.
Okay, let's go for it.
I'm gonna let him try on Stroll. If he can do it whilst not using battery, then I'll be very happy. I hope Leclerc doesn't get a mechanical here, Chris. I really hope he doesn't get a mechanical in this one. Right, where is Lewis going to try and make his first move then in a Ferrari? We want to make sure that we're here for the overtake. As up the road, Alonso is still all over the back of Charles. Oh! Oh! That was close. That was very close. Go on, Lewis. Get him, get him, get him. It's good. Ocon is just inside the range of Perez. But yeah, Stroll is struggling. So Lewis Hamilton down the inside. And that is going to be an overtake for 44 in a Ferrari. Stroll, though, is not giving up on it. That Stroll there tries to stay alongside, but will end up backing out of it. And now, hopefully, we can go in pursuit then of Esteban Ocon. A beautiful little move. You can get mechanicals in F1 Manager, I believe. Or, wait, you can't. Can the AI, though? I would have thought you can. Can't you, surely? I can be staggered. Right. That's okay, then. Verstappen leading the way still. Leclerc 4 seconds back. He's keeping Alonso at bay. Hamilton now is in the range of Ocon, and Perez is the only other one on the mediums. So if we can get past these two, then Hamilton could be top runner on the mediums. Hey, Ben, thank you very much. £2 donation. I appreciate it, mate. Matt is very good at F123. I'm not as good as you in F123, mate. You're rapid. Much faster than I am. Please grow a beard. Chat, I'm already trying to grow in a little beard. It's not going well, but the girlfriend doesn't like it. But we'll try. I will probably shave after this stream, to be completely honest. Right, Lewis again, though. In the wheel tracks of Esteban Ocon, you can see how much time he gains in the corners. Wild. Absolutely wild. Is he going to be able to get a run, though, on SC Bestie? Esteban Ocon goes defensive. He's got DRS. Close into turn 1. Close into turn 1. Wow, the delay on the YouTube notifications is very alarming. But I do appreciate it, Ben. Thank you very much. Leclerc, though, I tell you what, he's doing very well on his tyres at this moment. Like, really well. He's keeping those tyres in much better nick than anyone else. Don't like Lewis, Max, all the way. Are you happy or are you sad then about the news, Colin? What are your sort of thoughts and feelings on it? Right, we need to try and get Perez out of the way, I think, here. Or we need to go... We're going to have to go push mode on the fuel again, I think. We need to try and get between them, because if we get Ocon... I think Ocon's going to be the more difficult one to get here. He's going to be the problem. But we just need to find a way around SC Bestie. Or Esteban tries to get Perez. Because look at this, how much they're fighting each other. Like, both going defensive and everything. Leclerc up in front, though, is breaking away from Fernando. So I think we struggled with lap 1 pace. But since then, actually, this car's looking pretty racy, which is good. But we just need to find a way around Esteban Ocon. If he tries to go for something now, I mean, look at this. We're literally pushing Ocon along. Try and force him off the line through the final corner. Hamilton's losing confidence, though, by not making this move, which is not good. So we need to get him now. Here we go, to the inside of Esteban Ocon. Send it, Lewis. Send it, send it, send it, send it, send it! Have him. No. No! Right, we'll get him to calm down. He's not finding the way through at the moment. Just tone it back. Tone it back. Crisp with 390 bits. Thank you very much, mate. Slowly paying my way to a 2-player career seat with Bottle 212. I promise you, you do not want to race with me, mate. I'm bad at F1. I will crash into you, as Gary already witnesses. Right, we're going to make Lewis then. Can we afford to save some battery? What's the gap to Stroll? Gap to Stroll is not great still. So what we'll do is we'll sit Lewis here for a couple of laps. Just kind of see how we get on. Because I just don't see us finding a way around Ocon at the moment. I think it's the problem. Like, Ocon is literally just sat here in the way. Going defensive because Perez is going defensive in front of him. Charles is looking comfortable in P2, though, because Alonso's having to nurse his tyres. So if we can get these two, we could actually then go in hot pursuit of Alonso. I genuinely can see us getting a double podium here still. I know it's very, very early, but I can see us still having good race pace in the car. You can just see... Oh, here we go. Oh, come on, Lewis. You've got to be trying those. Got to really be going for it more. What I'm also impressed with is how little time we're losing to Verstappen at the front. Like, if Max has to 2-stop this Grand Prix, if we can get both drivers on a 1-stop, which looks doable, then we're going to be a good situation. Like, we might, looking at the tyre wear, might be able to get Leclerc onto set mediums to the end. Do you think Lewis is really going to Ferrari? It's been confirmed, Colin. Like, both Ferrari and Mercedes have put out a statement saying, it's happening, it's real. Here we go. Right, come on. Just going to have to go one big push, I think. Deploy, push, and go. Come on, Lewis. This is now or never. If you can't do it now, you're going to have to sit back for a few more laps. He's looking for it. He's looking for it. Go for the overtakes. The risk's worth it. 11 laps into the season opener. Down the inside. Oh, Ocon tries to really squeeze him, but I think Lewis is through. Have we made it? Yes, we have. Beautiful. Beautiful. And now, surely, Perez is going to be easier to navigate because he hasn't got DRS. Right. Oh, make sure we bring back the overtake as well. The aggression on those overtakes. This is actually... I was very, very nervous after that one chat. How well this was going to go. But it seems to be coming back to us a bit more. The Ferrari's got good race pace at the moment. Tom, welcome on in, mate. Hope you're doing well. Is it cursed seeing Lewis Hamilton in the Ferrari? Let me know. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Look at that. Immediately past Checo Perez. I can't help but feel Perez is immediately going to get back past us. As we go side by side up through the S's. Scary stuff. But this is a battle for the top runner on mediums. That's okay, Lewis. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Head down.
You barely completed the move. Harry, welcome on in, mate. Hope you're doing well. No, it is confirmed. Both parties have confirmed. Hamilton is going to Ferrari. Right.
Is still good.
More power. Have that extra fuel then, Lewis. Go.
We
Go.
can drop the lift to coast.
Go.
Make it up later.
Understood.
Go. 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 Gaining, gaining, gaining. Oh, I hate the way they just have a look to the inside. Like, the way they just always look for it, they never actually really go for it. I think... So, Ocon's immediately dropped out of DRS. We can afford to just top up the battery pack a little bit. Oh, no.
Pack back up.
Why have we dropped out of the DRS to Perez? We need to stay in that range of Checo. But I want to save up some battery. Are we going to continue losing time? It's kind of floating. Oh, no. Perez is going for it. Perez is going... Oh! They binned it! Perez has gone and Alonso! What's happened? Literally, Perez goes for it for one lap. What happens? Alonso on the inside. They just meet in the middle.
Nowhere to go.
Alonso not happy. And we are straight through up into P3. Isaiah, welcome on in, man. I certainly do. Perez not happy. Alonso not happy. Get ready to learn Chinese. No damage for Perez. Alonso, though, is still limping back onto the road. Any damage? No, it doesn't. Oh, no, he's lost part of the wing. So Alonso then might need to pit here. Alonso will probably pit at the end of this lap then. So... Yes, it's what I've been trying to manage, Daniel, making sure that they don't, in fact, crash. Right, so Lewis now, then. He can pretty much just sit in neutral. We've got a bit of space to walk on behind now.
Understood.
So that's okay. Will Alonso dive in now? No. So he's going to try and limp round then for a bit longer. So we're really just in a bit of no man's land at the moment. Perez gets a 5-second time penalty for that. For causing a collision. And through goes Hamilton. Beautiful. Glorious scenes. But we've got to try and keep Ocon at bay. Right, Leclerc can afford to deploy for a lap. I think this is sort of where we start fast forwarding a bit. Because Leclerc's tyre wear and Max's are pretty much even. I'll bring you back to that then. So we'll try and keep Ocon at bay. But yeah, I mean, we're keeping the gap at under 5 seconds to Max. This is not actually going badly at the moment. I think the only thing that will be quite spicy is whether we get like a late race safety car or something. But I also don't know when the AI are going to pit, but I think it's probably going to be sort of around lap 20. We've entered the pit window, okay. I don't think it's worth trying to undercut Max at the moment. The Sergeant first one in then. So yeah, Ocon's just dropping away now, that's fine. But Leclerc and Max, yeah, still staying pretty level. So I think we're going to have to change Leclerc's strategy slightly. I'm not convinced that a set of mediums is going to be the way to go for Leclerc. I think it's probably worth getting him sort of lap 21 and then bolting on a set of hards to see to the end. So we are going to do that, but I believe you can set it next. Oh no, I don't really want to do anything yet then. So we won't pit now. We're going to wait just a little bit longer. Max is still out there, so that's fine. We'll just follow his strategy. Ocon and Stroll now are duking out behind. They've both dived in, so it might be worth it within the next couple of laps. Obviously, Lewis is on a completely different strategy, so that's fine. Is Verstappen going to dive it in? No. When is Max going to pit in this race, chat? As Perez is a man on a mission. I want to lead a lap. I think that's the big thing at the moment. I would like to lead a lap of this Grand Prix. But Max just isn't pitting, so I think we've got to try and undercut him. Right, pit options, hard tyres. This lap, confirm. In. Oh, he's already there. That's a shame.
Pit confirmed box.
So if Max pits now, then we'll get a real idea of what the strategy's looking like. Is Max in? Max Verstappen stays out another lap. So he's really taking those tyres quite far. Leclerc's going to try and just go hard to the end, so that's okay. We'll go like that as well. The original image for that. I don't even know where it is, Crisp. I've got to try and find it. So good, clean, tidy stop. So Hamilton will now inherit P2. So Hamilton then should actually lead this race at some point. Because Leclerc's out. Oh, we had yellows. Seems to have gone away again. I'm waiting for a safety car. There we go. Max is in. Here we go. Lewis Hamilton is going to lead his very first race for Ferrari. What tyres, though, is Verstappen going on to? That's the real question. He's got mediums then, so I think he's going to try and get to the end. But those tyres are going to be fairly worn. Yeah, Twitch didn't like Matt 212 for some reason. But Lewis Hamilton, you've got to savour this chat. Drink it in, leading his first race for Ferrari here in Bahrain. So Leclerc, we can afford obviously to push harder on the tyres later on. Actually, we can afford to push him now, to be honest. We'll set him to run aggressive on those tyres, see what the gap is to Max. But Lewis, then, I need to get him to the early 30s before he boxes. Could it be worth trying to use Lewis to back up Verstappen slightly? Maybe. I have to wait and see, because the gap to Leclerc is pretty much staying level at the moment. This is the thing with F1 Manager, like, the early laps are really about managing things, and then it kind of settles down, like a lot of real-life Grand Prix do. Piastri is so badly nerfed in this game, man. Right, we're going to ignore that. We're going to try... Oh, Leclerc's under on fuel. That's not good. He's keeping those tyres in good shape, though.
Yeah, copy.
So he's actually now taking a little bit of time out of Max. Right, Lewis, you are going to try and defend from Max Verstappen. Always defend... Right, let's see what he can do then against Verstappen behind. He's been told to hold the car up. Often that means on this game, to be honest, the game is just going to let the other car by, which is a shame, but it is how it often goes. Silas, thank you for the follow, man. Welcome on in. It's settled down. I mean, we literally had Perez and Alonso beat each other up. So, I don't think you can call it too disappointing. Right, let's get under Max's collar then. Try and leave him frustrated. We've got more yellows. Someone else is running into issues. Had no retirements though yet. Hulkenberg running wide. Alright, come on Lewis, defend. Just defend, keep him at bay. Let's let Leclerc get a little bit closer. You can see Max wants it. But Lewis is just covering enough at the inside there. But he can't do anything. This is beautiful defending at the moment. I don't know if we can afford to bring the tempo down, but if we could bring Leclerc into this fight, that would be fantastic. Here goes Verstappen again. This time is he through? Yeah, Lewis has lost that one. So that's a shame. But that's okay. To be honest, I think trying to beat Max here is going to be tough anyway. Like, unless he runs into an issue, it's going to be difficult. But Hamilton got some laps led under his belt, so he could be happy about that. He's got another 2 laps, I think, before he pits. So we'll just keep trying to move forward and make sure that he doesn't get in the way of Charlie. He's actually going to come out in a lot of traffic, but he's going to be quite quick, because we're going to bolt him onto a set of softs to see him to the checkered flag. Obviously, he's going to be on less fuel and things like that. So that's what we're going to do. Hamilton onto a completely fresh set of the soft compound tyres to see him to the end of the Grand Prix. But he's probably going to re-emerge around Alonso, maybe even lower than that. But yeah, Leclerc's going to push hard on those tyres to the end of the race, which is okay. Lewis is not currently in the position to win this. No, he's a pit stop down, unfortunately. Unless we get like a safety car or something. Habs, thank you very much for the 3 months, mate. I appreciate it. Do you think Lewis will comment on this proposed move? He'll have to, Habs. I think he made the call, so he will. He commented on the Mercedes post,
Yeah, copy.
to be fair. Like, in their official announcement. He did add, he had like a comment on that. Come on, first stop for Ferrari, don't mess it up. 2.9 is not great. We'll accept it for now, but it's not great.
The white line on exit.
So I think we'll come out, so we've got to overtake both Mercs, which is quite scary. But we'll do it, I reckon. We should be fine. So everyone else then is on, they're on softs, they're pitting again. Oh, pardon me. For the end of this race. So, Lewis, yeah, might not even have to jump a lot of these cars. He might just get round them. But, so I think Max is one stop in this as well. So I don't think we can really do anything against him right now. But yeah, Lewis has got to try and close in on those Mercs. This is going to be quite interesting to see if Lewis can get around him quite easily. Or whether he's going to struggle a bit more. He has got a bit of spare fuel still. So I'm hoping it's doable. But yeah, up against his old teammate, George Russell then. No, he's not. It's Sainz still. Ignore me. There will still be hammer time, I'm sure. Lewis is going to Ferrari, hence why we've put him in Ferrari and F1 Manager. Right, go, go, go. Attack, 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 Lewis. Just blow past Sainz here. You took his car. You're going to take his belief as well, his spirit. Lewis Hamilton pulls out of the wheel tracks. It's one of the only times you'll see him overtake a Mercedes in the last 10 years, but he's done it. Back up into P7 he goes then. Looking good at this stage of the afternoon. And he will push on to try and close in then. Next up the road is Lance Stroll. Luckily, a lot of these AI are, you know, over a second apart. So that's okay. So give it a couple of laps. Sainz might try and hang on to our coattails here. But hopefully, yeah, we'll try and get him. We'll try and get him past Stroll as well then. So again, push mode, attack, everything like that. Go, 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 Lewis. I still struggle with the MFD on this game. I don't know why. Like, I just forget where buttons are. Ocon's pit, though, so he's out of the way. So we might only have to deal with George Russell then. It's to the outside of Lance Stroll. Late on the brakes. Hamilton. Supreme confidence in his new machinery. I feel like Bono will probably stay at Merc. This is Season 1, Race 1, correct? Like, I've literally made a new save and just signed Lewis to Ferrari instantly. Right, so we can afford to tone that back down again. Hamilton's confidence is so high, man, at the moment. He's balling out. But will we get to make a move on George Russell before Russell pits? That's the big question. Here we go. Lewis Hamilton in the wheel tracks of George Russell. Can he make it to the outside of him? I should have put him on aggressive overtake mode again. But not happening there.
And we can drop the
Tactic. High. This is a battle of the ages, chat. This one means something to both these drivers. George Russell, now Mercedes #1. Is he going to be able to do anything? Not quite there. I don't think it does, MSL. I think this is the thing. Bono's got younger kids still, I think. So, you know, trying to move them to an Italian school and everything might be a bit of a nightmare. That's the main thing I'm kind of thinking. You know, will Bono move his entire family over there for what might be just like 2-3 years to move him back? Oh, Hamilton down the inside, turn 9 and turn 10. What a move, like Alonso did to him in IRL. Lewis Hamilton happy with that, and you can see he's at peak driver confidence. He is a man on a mission at this stage of the Grand Prix there. Leclerc, I might have to tone back his tyre wear usage because I think he's just pushing too hard. Yeah, he's burning more than Verstappen is on those mediums. But Lewis happy then at the moment. So we're basically, are we going to make a move on Perez before Perez pits? Possibly, but maybe not. Perez might box right now, to be fair. Which he does. So Perez will immediately move out of the way. So 20 laps to go then of this Grand Prix. I'll be honest, we're pretty much settled in these positions. Like, unless we get a safety car or something, things are looking pretty comfortable where they are at the moment, chat. I would have been so upset if Stroll had taken us out. Like, so upset. You would not believe. But yeah, at the moment, though, like I said, unless we get a safety car, I don't think there's really a lot we can do in this race. I kind of just sat watching AI go around at the moment. Like I said, unless we get like a safety car or something crazy happens. I guess the only other battle we could have is Lewis against Leclerc?
Understood.
Because he's running a lot faster at this stage of the day. Like, Lewis is peak confidence. He is pushing hard. They have done quite a few patches to the game. It was one of the... This was like a fantastic excuse to play this game again and kind of remember what it's like. So I think perhaps they'll probably be on equal status. I can't see Ferrari, you know, going against Leclerc first of all. But I also can't see Lewis signing if he wasn't going to have a fair shot. So I think they'll probably be on equal terms within the team. But yeah, we haven't got many laps to go. I mean, looking at the times Lewis is setting, surely he can't close in on Max by the end of this race. What time did Max set last lap? Lewis is going a second and a half quicker than Max at the moment, chat. Could out of nowhere Lewis win this? Well, I'll have to tell Leclerc to move out of the way. Like, when he gets there. He's going 2 seconds faster. Sainz has span. What's happened to Sainz? Down at the final corner. Push into, I think, a slant Stroll in front of him. Sainz not happy. But can't help but make me smile. Yeah, Lewis Hamilton might genuinely win this race, chat. Like, this is insane. We need to tell Leclerc to just get out of the way. I don't like playing the #1 role like this. But we've told Leclerc, don't fight your teammate. Allow Lewis by when he gets there, which is pretty much now, to be honest. Just ride on board with Charles Leclerc. Softs will probably die towards the end, but he's still got 73% on them. And we've only got 15 laps to go. And he's still going 2 seconds a lap faster. Oh, there we go. Leclerc, good man. Fair play. Just gone out of the way. Try and hang with him as best as possible. Don't know if we can try and set him to do that, but we'll try and keep Leclerc close. And maybe, just maybe. I mean, we have ultimately put Lewis on a slightly better strategy here. Just because I didn't know how well the tyres were going to work. But yeah, Leclerc's going to have fresher tyres towards the end. We'll get Lewis to push, though, because he's still got a bit more fuel. But I want to save that battery for the final few laps of this race. Lewis Hamilton, the gap to Max Verstappen, 15 seconds at the moment. But it is coming down. I'm trying to get Lewis to drag Leclerc along, but I don't think he can. And I'll be honest, Leclerc hasn't got the pace to get to Max anyway. So I think there's only... I'd rather give Lewis a shot at the win rather than trying to make sure he drags Leclerc along with him. This could genuinely be really, really close by the end of this race. Like, we are still going comfortably a second a lap faster than Max at the moment. 34.8 last lap against a 35.8. This lap we've used a bit of this extra fuel. So Lewis is going to do a 34.7. I think we've got to get down to like 0.3. We'll do one more lap of fuel burn. And then we'll kind of calm it back down again. But yeah, Leclerc's running 36s. He's not in a position at the moment to fight. We just got to make sure he stays ahead of Perez by the end. So I think we can afford to put him back up in aggressive. But we'll monitor that gap to Checo towards the end of the race as well. But yeah, Lewis is cooking at the moment. And this could end up being like a final 5-lap shootout. Surely we can't actually win this with Lewis. Literally in his first ever Grand Prix with Ferrari. Like, that gap is just coming down so quickly, but those tyres are going to get so worn towards the end of this. Max's tyres, though, are still worse. Russell new fastest lap, not too worried about that. Gap between Perez and Leclerc, 7-8 seconds still. Man, oh man, this might actually happen. Ferrari are about to win a Grand Prix whilst going bankrupt, basically. We've got to make sure we get through that lap traffic. That's going to be the key decider here. Like, we're literally taking a second a lap out of him. And there's pretty much the same amount of laps to go in this race. Come on, Lewis. Only 2 hours lets you the other 2. Yeah, I think I'm good. Come on, man. You've got to get around some of these other cars. Leclerc will let him push for a lap. The gap to Perez is down to 4 seconds as well. Perez is taking more time out of Leclerc than Hamilton is out of Verstappen, sorry. Like, we want to put that Red Bull under pressure even. No! No, 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 no. Don't let my internet die now. for Raiden as well. So basically, for those of you that don't know, my internet just dies after a couple of hours for a couple of minutes. I don't know why it does it. It just seems to do it at the moment. But as soon as I saw we were running into issues, I paused the race. I will reach 1,000 stream hours this year exactly, just by streams dying and coming back to life. Can I refresh YouTube chat quickly? Well, is that the one to refresh? I don't know. Let's go like that. Is YouTube chat working? YouTube chat still isn't working. Can I just go like that? And go like that, and then go like that. Right. I refuse. Like, I didn't want to finish this race without everyone here. Like, the way this is being set up towards the end of this race is mental. So I didn't want to break it and it not come back. Right, here we go. Here we go. I'm just firing back at YouTube chat, and we'll be all good to go, chat. It'll be glorious. We've got 5 seconds to Max Verstappen in front. How do you play online? So I have 2 different Wi-Fi setups is the problem. But we're back. We're back. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Paula, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Right. Are we ready to run these final 5 laps then, chat? I do hope so. Let's go. Where's my mouse? I've lost my mouse. There we go. Wonderful. So, sit rep. Hamilton is 5 seconds back behind Verstappen. Leclerc is 3 seconds ahead of Perez. And looking at lap data, we might not get Verstappen. It's going to be mighty close. But Perez looks like he might get Leclerc by the end of this. I want to try and get both drivers on the podium. I really don't want to throw this away for Leclerc. So we're going to have to really try and push with him. But I also want to try and get us in the range of Max if possible. Tyres are falling off for Leclerc. That is the problem. But we're going to tell him to go defensive. And we're going to make him defend from Perez right towards the end of this. But we also want to try and get Hamilton in that range. So I'm going to try and go deploy, everything like that. We've got a couple of cars battling in front. We've just got to hope Max hits the same fate as Leclerc currently is. So we'll go deploy on Lewis. We'll go deploy on Leclerc. We've got yellow flags out. Someone's got issues. Don't know who that is, though. Hulkenberg locked up at turn 1. We don't care. Right, come on. This could be critical. Blue flags. Lap traffic. Give us the DRS. Get out of the way. Wonderful. I mean, they couldn't have done much better there if we wanted them to. I believe Norris as well is hounding Verstappen for the lead. But Perez, yeah, he's just cooking. We can't do anything against Perez. Perez is going to have Leclerc here. We can't do anything about that, I don't think. Unless we can just tell Leclerc to go defensive and just pray, but Sergio's just like 2 seconds faster. Are we really going to have heart rate for Leclerc in the first race of the season, lose out on a podium right at the end? Yes, we are. That's annoying. But Hamilton, though, that gap is down to 3 seconds now. Less than 3 seconds to Verstappen. What on earth is going on towards the end of this race? We're using the overtake mode. We've just got to get inside that DRS
50 meters at the most.
and pray that we can get a run on Max. Pray that he can't go too defensive on us. Lewis's tyres, I don't think, will die by the end of this. I think he will be able to keep those tyres in check. But relative to Max, though, we're pretty much level now. Perez, yeah, if Max and Lewis come together at the end of this, Perez could still win this race, which would be wild. Oh, why does the battery just fall off? You cannot run battery when the speeds are higher. Will we get DRS off Norris and get round him somewhere? Norris has let us by, and we got DRS off it. But Verstappen's got round Albon as well at the same time. I've done alright thanks to Supremacy. It's been a stressful day trying to work out what's been going on with Lewis, but it has certainly been interesting. Right, full push mode on the fuel. And then when we got the fuel, we'll go back to the battery.
We'll make it up later.
Understood.
Come on, Lewis. Do it. Do it for Ferrari on your debut Grand Prix. 3 laps to go of this event. Surely we can try and win this. He's completely out of battery. He's got nothing in terms of battery down the straight. So what are we losing to Verstappen?
3 to go.
We are losing small amounts down the straight. Can we just harvest for like a lap? Is that going to be worth it? I think we've got to... Oh no, he's back. He's fine. Right, battery is good. We're leaving him neutral. If he's got a little bit of charge still, that's okay. That gap is still coming down. We got to use tyres, haven't we? That's a really good point. Let's attack on the tyres. Do we go full out attack or do we just go aggressive? We've got to go full out, I think. That gap down. We've just got to get in the range. That's going to be the thing. But if those tyres start to overheat, then we've got to bring them back down. Is that Albon going for a move? Albon's going for it on Max. What is that? He literally just tried it on. And that is going to bring Lewis even closer. Even Albon wants Hamilton to win this race at the moment. Right, what is this? Right, we've got no spare fuel now. We're going to have to save that for the final lap. Are we in the DRS of Albon? 2 laps to go of this Grand Prix. And now Albon is hassling Max Verstappen for the lead. We have not got DRS on Albon again. That is really sad. Tyres are now cooking. We'll try and cool them.
Make sure keep these tyres in good nick.
Supremacy, Matt. I couldn't believe... When the news was getting talked about this morning, I could not believe it. Come on, Lewis. DRS now, surely. Yes. Albon, please move. Please move out of the way. Come on. These are the kind of races you dream for an F1 manager. Come on, Alex, please. Just move. Move, move, move. We need to get in that range. We've got to go for it. This will be a better race than Abu Dhabi. We need the DRS. Come on, Alex, go! Move! You'll move out of the way here, surely. Surely! Where is the blue flags? Where are the blue flags right now? Come on, go! Move! Move! He's still got the DRS. He's gone out of the way. Come on. Right, come on. We're now inside the range. Surely we're going to be inside the range of Max here. One more lap to go with this Grand Prix. And it's literally a battle between Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen here. We're going to have to tell him to go aggressive. The high aggression. We've got to go for it. Hamilton is feeling spicy. The gap opens up momentarily. Is Max just kept that little bit in the pocket for this final lap of the Grand Prix? Hamilton's got to go full out attack. I don't know if we've got the DRS. I don't know if we've got the DRS back down in towards turn 1. 1 lap to go of this Grand Prix. We're at a battery again, but we get back within the range. We've just got to keep telling him to use it. We've got to keep telling him to use the fuel. We've got next to nothing in the fuel, but we need the DRS. This could be where we have to go for it up into turn 4 with Lewis Hamilton for the lead of the Bahrain Grand Prix. That gap is still coming down. Open up the DRS. Push, push, push. Come on, we're gaining on Max. We are gaining on him. This is so unbelievably close at the moment. We're going to have to try and get around him and then pray that the fuel will survive. Hamilton looking this way and that for a move on Max Verstappen. The fuel, we're trying to manage it. We are trying to manage the fuel here. It'll be okay. We can afford to go a tiny bit under if it comes to it. There we go, minus 0.1.
300 metres, lift the coast.
Right, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. We've got to find a way around Max. We can't just sit behind him on this final lap. DRS here is got to be it. Open up that DRS. Max Verstappen, will he go defensive? Lewis Hamilton surely has got to look to the inside here. He can. Hamilton cannot find a way around the Dutchman at the moment. And as we make our way up and towards the final couple of corners, where can we look for a move now? Surely not into the final corner of the Grand Prix. Surely it can't happen into that final turn. We're on full push. We're using absolutely everything this car's got. We might even run out of fuel on the run up towards the line, but I think Verstappen's going to do it. I think Verstappen is just about going to have enough here out of the final corner in what has been one of the craziest races I've ever done on F1 Manager. Hamilton runs out of fuel. He coasts across the line.
So you've taken the flag. After this, so that's,
You cannot argue we didn't give it everything in that race. I mean, look how little we got over the line.
Yeah, we can do this.
Look how close that was in the end. We gave that everything. Everything on that final lap. And it's going to amount to nothing there. Hamilton 3/10 away from victory in his first ever race for Ferrari. That is heartbreaking. That is utterly heartbreaking. But I tell you what, chat, we are absolutely going to be coming back to this series. That has been easily the most fun race I have ever done in F1 Manager there. Crazy scenes right the way throughout. One of my closest ever finishes on this game. Mitch with the 200 bits. Thank you very much, mate. P2, we will take it. Oh, man, I wanted to give Lewis a win, though. I wanted to give Lewis a win on his debut. So I wouldn't quite say that's Abu Dhabi 2.0. I think that one, was a fair fight in the end. It's just so strange that, he can't find a way. Like, surely you just send it down the inside into the end of that back straight DRS zone. Surely you just go for it. But not able to find it there, man. I thought as well F1 Manager would be a fun game that I wouldn't need to sweat. I'm sweating after that race, chat. Like, no joke. What made you fall in love with F1? I'll be honest, man, it was Lewis Hamilton. 2007, 2008. Watching that kid. I mean, obviously I was 7 years old, so I couldn't quite appreciate just what was going on. But that was so much fun. That was so much fun, chat. Look at that, Hamilton celebrating. I'm sure he would have loved to get a victory here to kickstart his time, but yeah, if that was IRL, we would get disqualified because we didn't have enough fuel left for a sample, but you don't know if the game kind of factors that in as well. Yeah, welcome back on in, Harim even, sorry. That was so tense. So tense. We can absolutely win races, though. That's the good thing. Red Bull aren't going to dominate this like they did IRL. We are going to make their lives difficult this year, chat. And I am looking forward to it.
As far as Ferrari are concerned, Karun, how do you think they'll be feeling after that race?
They'll certainly be pleased to have made the podium. A job well done for sure.
And that's
Imagine if we hadn't had
that
the
for
internet
this
issues as
weekend's
well.
action
Like, that
here
could have
in
changed
Bahrain.
it.
The teams now look ahead to
When's the next one?
round,
Oh, man, I
where
don't
they'll
know.
duel it
I
out
really
in the
don't know.
sand dunes of Saudi Arabia.
So, as well, chat, before I forget, we will be live back tomorrow at, we believe, 2 p.m, ready for the Haas announcement for 2024. I'm going to try and cover as many of the new teams as possible and do like a live watch-along of their reveals. So if you aren't already, please do make sure you drop a follow. Please do make sure you drop a sub. But that has been so much fun to start the season. I probably should have tried to poach fastest lap back off Perez, but I don't think I would have had the gap. I might try and do a race after that. I haven't decided yet. But there we go. Verstappen leads the way. I mean, we're only 9 points back off Red Bull, though. We are absolutely going to be in a fight for a championship here. Only 5 teams score points, though. So it was, yeah, the top 5 in qualifying. Top 5 teams all score points in the end. So yeah, make sure you're back here tomorrow. Like I said, I believe it's 2 p.m. But follow the socials, Twitter, that kind of thing. I'll make sure, obviously, I announce when we go live. Or, of course, if you're on YouTube, obviously, make sure you've got those notifications on. But as something that I thought would just be like a fun little one-off challenge tonight, that has been really, really good. Yeah, pit stops, we weren't too bad either, to be fair. 2.6 is not the end of the world there. Would have been nice to be in a little bit quicker. DHL fastest lap pit award. We're only down in 5th there. And the overall report then, what's it saying? Team, yeah, not too happy with Lewis's pit stop in the end. Lewis's pit stop might have been the difference maker when all is said and done. But quite clearly, yeah, Lewis has got a lot of race pace in this game. But there we go. That was good fun, Toast. Like I said, I was a little bit nervous about doing this first one, especially when we suddenly decided to put all the pressure on ourselves of obviously trying to make it like real life as well. But yeah, thank you everyone for stopping by. If you have enjoyed, please do make sure, like I said, you drop us a follow. Well, if you're on YouTube, I'm just going to go try and find someone to raid on Twitch for all our Twitch viewers, because we like to do that to end off a stream as well. Who's streaming, chat, that we'd like to raid to finish off the night? Is there anyone streaming like F1 or anything? I don't know. Let's see if we can try and find someone. Where is someone streaming F1? Can't see anyone. Looking at it. It's odd. We'll go with... Who can we go with? It's pretty much just like all league racing. And I try not to raid league races too much. Is there someone doing like open lobbies or something? Like, no one's streaming. Open lobbies, 100% Imola event. We'll raid this guy, I reckon. Yeah, we'll raid this guy then to finish off the night. But yeah, thank you everybody. Thank you for the donos. Thank you for the bits, everything like that. And our new channel members. And yeah, like I said, we'll be back tomorrow. Haas reveal. That's going to be good fun. Something a little bit different. Oh, where am I going? I've lost my mouse again, chat. Because, you know, professional streamer and all that. Where's my mouse gone? Oh, there it is. Wonderful. But yeah, thank you all. And we'll be back once I've spelt this guy's name right. We'll be back very, very soon with another stream. Said tomorrow, Haas reveal. Be there. It's going to be a fun one.